Hi everyone, my name is Ya Chen from Shenzhen, Kaifa, China. Due to the local restrictions on COVID-19, I can't visit the event physically, so I would like to take this chance to share a story regarding LoRaWAN and smart meters with you online. Although utilities have been able to employ connectivity technologies for at least 2 decades, the technologies available have not been optimal for interoperability or affordability for every application. Based on more than 20 years experience and over 80 million smart meters deployed around the world, as a veteran solution provider of smart meters, Kaifa took the lead in applying DMS over LoRaWAN into smart electricity meters and deployed unified management of water meters and electricity meters. First of all, I want to introduce myself. My name is Ya Chen, Vice Product Director in Kaifa. I have been working for Kaifa for over 10 years. My Kaifa career started from Netherlands. Later, I managed the projects in Norway, in Austria, Italy, and Saudi Arabia recently. My background is software, communication, security, and system integration. My presentation will be in 4 parts: the evolution of LoRaWAN in Kaifa, the solution architecture in Kaifa, the case study, and the future of development in Kaifa. Kaifa has used LoRa technologies long ago. About 10 years ago, we had a project in Uzbekistan where we deployed more than 300,000 meters using LoRa technology. We benefit a lot from the unique modulation, the built-in security, and the high penetration from LoRa. The collection rate in that country is almost 100%. However, our solution is customized solution. It is not open and can't be used regarding interoperability. So, since 2019, Kaifa started to develop the LoRaWAN implementation in water meters. Later on, we find the LoRaWAN doesn't have IP-based communications and do not support DMS COSM, and it has limited payload, which really restricted in electricity meters. On 2020, we are inspired and worked together by Aquilio. They offered the SEC layer, and it really empowers the LoRaWAN capability. It supports IPv6, it supports DMS COSM, and eventually it increases the useful payload. This year, we also introduced our dedicated network management solution to have end-to-end solution for LoRaWAN. It can manage network parameters, and it can take quick diagnosis and create new applications in IoT industry. Our LoRaWAN solution in smart metering is end-to-end. With SEC provided by Aquilio, we can offer LoRaWAN communication module, gateway, network server, SEC server or gateway, from Aclio and the backend system, including head-end system and MDMS. In short, Kaifa's solution architecture covers every piece of LoRaWAN. Because we made the decision of employing SEC provided by Aclio, we had the first project deployment in Ivory Coast, West Africa. Ivory Coast is fast-growing developing country. People there are building their infrastructure day and night, in particular electricity grid. They require affordable solution to ensure the revenue protection in the grid. On one hand, prepayment is employed. On another hand, the remote communication is also needed for now and the future. From this slide, you can see in the left, these pictures show the background of electricity meter installation, also the water meter installation. The installation place for the electricity meter is complex and unfriendly. We face tempering loss in the field, in the urban area, so we tried PLC network and a lot of cross-talking and noises interference are met. In a rural area, the far-away meters are always there. So the performance of the PLC is impacted heavily, and also the cost for the utility is huge. For water meter, the installation environment is also unfriendly. We face leakage in the field for the water network, and the meters are installed far away from the gateway. Because of these limitations and the previous projects, including the G3 PLC installations and the proprietary IF solutions, neither of these solutions can solve all the issues in the field. So the customers, together with Kaifa, decided to try the LoRaWAN solution. In this slide, we can see from left until the right, these participants, including the customers, so to say CIE, the meter suppliers from Kaifa, gateway suppliers from another company, Aclio, and Kaifa's head-end system interfacing with other third-party systems. So from this project, we want to achieve several goals. The first one is to test the LoRaWAN performance in the field in a different setup, different environment scenarios. On another hand, the second goal is to ensure kind of interoperability among these suppliers. The third goal, or the third stage, we also introduce other suppliers for the meters for the gateways to realize the final interoperability. The main features in this pilot is we tried DMS over LoRaWAN, and the collections use push and pull. And we try to unify one gateway communicating with both water meter and electricity meters. The result for the time being is quite impressive and promising. We have already taken advantages of easy installations and commissions. And the mixed solution improves the data connection. The communication distance is longer than 3 kilometers, and the real-time notification reduces non-technical loss. In all, this solution reduces the utility OPEX. Because of this success, Kaifa's LoRaWAN deployment is also spreading across the globe. We started from Ivory Coast, and we also had several pilots in Bolivia, Chile, Brazil, Indonesia, Philippines. In these countries, we not only try electricity meter, but also tried gas meter, water meters. So the performance feedback so far from different countries are good enough to make the customer happy. And in the near future, these countries will have more LoRaWAN deployment. This success really inspired Kaifa, and we will build more applications based on LoRaWAN. Electricity meter, water meter, and gas meter are just the beginning. We will expand the use of LoRaWAN into EV charger and various IT sensors. These new applications will make the IoT affordable. Thank you very much.